Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today we are continuing our WWE 2K18 pre-release coverage, and this time it's all about My Career Mode. Now, as you can see, the My Career slot on the main menu has been changed to My Player. So this year, your My Career Mode and Road to Glory revolve around your My Player. So I'm obviously gonna go a little more in depth on that as the video goes on. Need you guys to do one thing though as this is loading. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Let's go for 10,000 likes on this My Career video. I know you guys are excited and I am too. So you're gonna start off in what's called the My Player Wizard. So this year, they really condensed the initial creation portion of your superstar. Ideally, the thought behind it, I feel like anyway, was that they wanted it to feel like a little more of a grind. You know, they wanted to show the progression of your character over, you know, the course of his career or whatever. By the way, this character's name here today is happening to be R.I.P.N.P's. I'm hilarious, and no one will tell me otherwise. What was I saying? So, you have a very, very limited amount of stuff here in the My Player Wizard, and that concerned me at first. I was like, there's not a whole lot of stuff here, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, it's supposed to be like that. You kind of start off with very limited, you know, limited anything, really. And then you unlock stuff as you progress, which, you know, is fine. I also should say, if you just want to create your superstar, you can jump into the creation suite and, you know, take them straight into exhibition modes or whatever you want to do, fight with them online, all that stuff. This is just for right when you initially start your career mode. You're going to have this kind of condensed version of the My Player Wizard. Now, a slight problem here right off the bat that I saw was on this menu here for the face templates, and this might change before the game releases because my man Willpower was having some problems with this. You can't change the complexion of your character just yet. So while, you know, a lot of these templates have the features of certain ethnicities and stuff, the skin tone is just set to white as default. You know, that's not that great. You know, I feel like that was a pretty serious oversight. And obviously there's limited hairstyles that you have here to go off of. And again, all this stuff is just for this early portion. This can be changed later on. It's just kind of to get the boots on the ground and get you going into the game. After you finish with this, he said you can go back and then change skin tone and stuff. But again, a pretty heavy omission, if you ask me. Anyway, moving right along, you will then select your fighting style. You have striker, technician, brawler, high flyer, giant, showboat, etc. And all of them have individual starting abilities and certain skills that you can unlock if you choose that particular fighting style. So if you're a giant, obviously your speed is going to be very low, but your power is going to be super high, your striking is going to be good, your toughness is going to be good. But again, the attributes like athleticism, speed, you're not going to be able to increase those a lot. So gone are the days of the 7'1", 600-pound giant doing moonsaults out of the corner. at least just in this particular portion of career mode. Again, if you want to do that on your own, you can totally do that. But as far as My Career goes, they're really compacting it and making it more of a honed in sort of progression. Like you are gonna act and fight and look like this particular kind of superstar, and it's gonna be a little more realistic and a little less wonkiness. Is that a good word for it? Probably not. I'm just showing off some of the other features here. Of course, you can make yourself a light heavyweight, or if you drop below 205, you of course become a cruiserweight. I think I set it to about 206, and now you can kind of blend certain bodies together. If you want to be overall a leaner guy, you move it to the left. You could set it somewhere in the middle, put it wherever you want, and also set your particular muscle tone. You want them super ripped, you want them a little flabby. You're given, again, a handful of options off the bat, but you are gonna notice that if you have a particular superstar in mind right off the bat, it's gonna take you a while to become that superstar. And off the bat, it kind of sounds like, they're kind of limiting you, which I agree. It is a little bit limiting, but at the same time, it could be kind of cool. Again, I only played about 45 minutes max of career mode, so I don't know. I hope it's gonna be great. I really do. I hope it's gonna be good. but it's going to take a while for you to create that superstar in his vision, which makes sense because, you know, when people come into the WWE for the first time, not everybody has their finalized character as soon as they go in. You know, if you look at Randy Orton now versus Randy Orton when he first came in, you know, just overall appearance-wise, it's pretty different. So I went ahead and picked this that little number, whatever attire that was. And now, again, you're gonna move into your moves. You unlock more as you progress. You're given a very short list of signatures and finishers to choose from. I don't even remember what I picked here. Yeah, I went with the honor roll from a boy, and then my other signature, I forget what I picked. I'm watching this here back with you guys, because I don't recall. Caribbean kick, that's kind of nice. We got the what? Gaming girl, cartwheel, moonsault, whatever. I don't even know what that is. We got the kill switch, and did I go perfect plex? I did go perfect plex, wake up taunt, fired up, hand clap, hip shake, and superfly 1. Guys, these 3 options, I don't want to overwhelm you, but I don't want to overwhelm you with those 3 options you had, but let's move on. Presentation, your entrance. Again, you are given a short list of things to choose from. Choose your entrance and victory animations. Unlock a wider selection in Edit My Player. So it keeps reminding you, unlock advanced edit for entrances by progressing through my career. So it's basically telling you, like, listen, all this stuff is a little limited right now. If you want a wider selection, you can edit your My Player later on. So I'm gonna go ahead and just choose one of these random entrances. I think I just pick a generic smooth C, whatever it is. We got a couple generic victories here that you can choose from, and there you go. All right, P&P's, a showboat. Congratulations! You've created My Player. Let's return to My Player Home to decide what you want to do next. Okay. So your My Player has been created. R.I.P. and P's with his shorts and his kick pads and his one random sleeve. A jabroni looking guy with a pushback hairline and the long ass crazy hair. He's gonna have a long tough road ahead of him, but I guess that's kind of the point, isn't it? This is gonna make it very difficult to give you guys an accurate depiction of Chris Danger to begin our My Career mode, but I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Also, you may notice loading screens have not necessarily improved this year. The loading screens are still fairly long, if I'm being honest with you. So here's your overview of the My Career screen. You can actually jump, of your My Player screen, where you can jump into My Career or right into Road to Glory. Road to Glory was blocked off for us because there was no internet in the building when we were recording. It's an online mode, so whatever. Upgrades, this is where you can make your My Player stronger by purchasing attribute points, skills, and abilities. So this is where you want to go when you really want to start upping your boy's situation. So again, here, attributes, abilities, skills, moveset, all that stuff can be upgraded here so you don't have the generic looking jabroni like I have right now. The Kickstarter is going to give you a certain amount of points. You use those points to increase your attributes, obviously, as you can see. And you can see that they're all also capped this year, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like the NBA 2K My Player. You have, you know, you can only go so high on certain attributes. And again, some people might not like that. I kind of like it. Honestly, I haven't really decided yet. I haven't really decided if I like that or not, because I'm gonna want to jump into the career and, you know, give you guys a good story of the rise and the journey and the progression of Chris Danger. Kind of like what I wanted to do in 2K17, but 2K17 just, career mode just wouldn't really let you do much. But look at that, Van Daminator is back. You can use that as one of your special actions. Here's all the OMG moments also. We got car finishers now. Obviously, office table, DDT, a couple other things. The usual steel cage, superplex, outside superplex, powerbomb, and the Boston Crab, TV monitor, spear, etc., etc. And I'm gonna go ahead and equip all these little actions and OMG moments and skills to RI P&Ps. On top of that, how about we add some more abilities? You know, I appreciate the old, not only the Move Thief is always one of my favorites, but the one that lets you get out of the ring. I haven't, Ring Escape, that's what, I don't know why I couldn't think of what the hell it was called. I still got 58,000 VC left. I don't know if they're calling it VC this year. Should we call it VC? I'm just go ahead and call it VC. But without further ado, oh, I'm sorry, before we start, as you can see down there, you can go to your Edit My Player. Loot cases, all this stuff we can't really talk about right now because they are not available yet. I couldn't purchase any of the loot cases because it was locked, and it's an online mode. You need to be connected to the 2K servers in order to do all that. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to open any loot cases. And again, for people worried about microtransactions, there are no microtransactions this year, so you can only unlock these by playing the game and getting VC through literally just playing whatever mode, whether it's My Career or it's exhibition modes or whatever you choose to do. Welcome to My Career, people. This is the moment we've been waiting for. My Career mode, official cutscene number 1, begins right after this loading screen. And again, I will take a second right now to reiterate that yes, the loading times on this game have not improved, unfortunately, but you know, that's kind of one of those things. I can complain about it, but there's really nothing we can do about that. I'm gonna continue talking right now. I'm not gonna edit this out of the video. I'm actually gonna keep going, just so you can see that the loading takes a little bit of time this year. Just a little bit, as you can see, because I'm still filling space. Okay, now I can shut up, enjoy the cutscene. And there he is, RIP in peace. Getting a look around the performance center. Unable to connect to the network. Oh, shucks. They also said the My Career Invasion this year is going to be a lot cooler because your friends will actually appear backstage with you. You can make them your tag team partners. You can feud with them and stuff. So if you have your friends added to your friends, list, that makes sense, Chris. If you have friends on your friends list that have the game and have their own My Players and also have Career Invasion turned on, they could do that. Check this out! Free roam! I'm free roaming in Career. We got Matt Bloom. The objective is to speak with him. I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna go and see what else we got going on over here. Bobby Roode, just chilling. He's just chilling backstage. This is kind of cool. And now you're able to basically interact with anybody back there. Hey, nice swagger, newbie. Now, of course, none of these guys are voiced. There is no voice acting from the actual superstars, and so far from what I saw, again, just in the first like 30 minutes or so, most of the interactions are pretty generic because they want you to actually follow the storyline. They want you to go speak to Matt Bloom. So they're not going to give you much as far as side situations go over here. But I'm going to have a chat with The Rock here in My Career mode. That's so crazy. The Rock is just kind of chilling, and you can go up and talk to him. But as you can see, he said, you know, now's not the time. We can chat later on because they want you to follow the objectives and go talk to what's-his-face. Do I go talk to him now? I think I do. Go speak with Matt Bloom. See, that shouldn't say Matt Bloom. That should say go speak with Big Bad Booty Tensai, because that's my preferred name for him. All right. Now, the funny thing is that he's also not voiced this year. So everything is basically text-based, which might upset some people, but I feel like it also opens up, hopefully, a lot of opportunities for branching storylines, because you can really only record a certain amount of a certain amount of audio. Select your, I don't even know what answer I picked there. So as usual, you have answers that you can choose to pick from, and depending on which answer you give, the reaction will be different. You guys understand how this works. This is basic, you know, video game knowledge here. You're given options to choose from. The option you choose will likely affect your path in some way, shape, or form. So Tensai over here basically telling me about his career path. We got people from all over the world, different backgrounds right here in the Performance Center. He's happy to be a part of this new legacy. He wants to see my character. He wants to see me working hard to get better all the time. And I looked him in his eyes, I said, you know what, Tensai? I will do exactly that. RIP in peace. He might not be the greatest ever, but he will be good enough. So now, introductions behind us. Got to get rid of that ring rust. Let's see where you're at. Oh, no honeymoon, huh? You want one? It'd be nice. Hell no. I meant for the other guy. Hell no. I want to start back strong. All right, so RIP in peace is a little rusty, but we're gonna get back in the ring and we're gonna do the damn thing. Time to get down to action. Yeah, let's nod at each other and walk away aggressively. Anywho, as we transition now into the following scene, after this black screen, which is another damn cutscene. That actually rhymed. I'm sorry, not a cutscene, a loading screen. It almost rhymed. It still rhymed. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, guys. I'm just gonna keep going because I want you guys to witness firsthand what it's like to own this game. I'm not gonna cut stuff out. I'm not gonna cut out the loading screens. This what you see is what you get, folks. I'm keeping it 100. We're not cutting anything out. Look at it spinning around. Ty Dillinger and RIP&Ps are going one-on-one to prove to Tensai who the man is. So obviously this is the usual stuff, you know, you get your stuff in, you get a feel of the gameplay. If you want to lock up, it's going to teach you how to do you know, different moves and stuff as you go along. Little tutorial prompts will pop up. You guys know the deal. As you can see, oh, perform a crowd taunt, perform an opponent taunt, the usual kind of tutorials here. Let's go. RIP&Ps though. Beautiful maneuver, and Ty Dillinger is down. And he is hurting. I don't know why they picked poor Ty. Ty is the man. He is super good, but man, he's just the main jobber in this portion of the career mode. But it's all love, Ty. It is all love. Look at this. Dillinger coming back. RIP&Ps has a lot. Oh, Ty misses the kick. A lot of pressure here on Mr. P&Ps. Irish whip from Dillinger. They both bump. Oh, what the hell was that? All right, takes him down. This is an intense matchup, folks. Look at that elbow drop to the heart of Dillinger, getting the crowd pumped up. And by the crowd, I mean no, there's nobody there. Nobody's here. RIP&Ps isn't a very smart man. Look at this though with the torture rack, and he's gonna spin him around. Not bad for the showboat. Not bad for someone who's got a pretty generic elbow drop, a pretty generic moveset. That's a pretty dope move to have in there off the bat. Dillinger is down and he is hurting. This is not an ideal match. Oh, misses the super kick. Drop kick from Ty Dillinger. Perfect 10, trying to make a comeback. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh crap. apparently I wasn't doing too good on these reversals. Let me tell you what, man, there was a lot going on when we were recording this footage. We were at the WWE Archives warehouse, somewhere in the middle of nowhere in Connecticut. I wouldn't even be able to tell you where it was. And my machine shut down like 6 times. The power blew out. It was craziness. If you guys knew what I went through to get this footage for y'all, 6-hour flight there, 6-hour flight back the next day, no sleep, had people, it was just crazy. It was all kinds of crazy. I'd appreciate a thumbs up too for that, but I'm just saying. All right, Ty Dillinger continuing the assault here, and he's gonna run to the corner. Uh-oh, big move. Oh my goodness, the frog splash. And RIP&Ps is taking a beating. Tensai doesn't seem to like what he sees, but hopefully RI turn. I can't believe I named him that. Is about to turn around. Oh no, a pinfall. Oh my god. Oh, what are we gonna do? Oh, look at that. I kicked out right away because #GOAT. Oh, another drop kick from Ty Dillinger. Ty is having his way with RIP&Ps. Uh-oh. I see a signature icon though. I see a. Oh, I don't know. I think I forgot what my signature was. I forgot that it was a corner signature, and then I was sitting there like, why? How come I can't do my signature? Look at me just standing there trying to get it to work. I was like, oh, is it an Irish whip? Nope, it's not an Irish whip move either. And I just completely forgot what it was. And then Ty Dillinger takes control back as I go in and try to remember, what my move was. Oh, right, it was the honor roll. And look at this, submission system. Hang on. I'm about to say it. The submission system is a little bit better. It's not a lot better. It's a little bit better. I didn't feel as insulted trying to move the little pie circle piece around. It felt like it was actually going where my controller was telling it to go, if that makes sense. So a slight improvement. I'm still not a fan of the submission system, but as long as I can get it to function properly, I'll be okay. And it seems like I should at least be able to get it to function properly this time around. Takedown, bam! Ty Dillinger, RIP&Ps. You ready for the RIP&Ps finisher, known as the piece, I don't know. I tried to think of something off the top of my head, couldn't do it. 2 and 3. And Ty Dillinger has been defeated. RIP&Ps makes his debut here at the Performance Center as we move forward, trying to get on that NXT roster, and we transition, of course, to another loading screen. I'm telling you guys, there's a lot of them. I'm just keeping it real. So that's basically where we're going to leave it off here for part 1 of our look at WWE 2K18 My Career Mode. It's totally different this year with the backstage free roam. I'm going to go more in depth with that in part 2. Part 2 should be up tomorrow. I got a lot of universe mode stuff coming your way, guys. Creation suite, a lot of awesome stuff. So make sure you do not miss it. Why are you trying to grab my arm, Tensai? What's that about? I think I was trying to turn around and talk to him, and I just could not do it. And let's set up where we're gonna start off next time. You haven't lost your edge at all. I think we're going promos, if I remember correctly. I made sure to keep active outside the ring. It shows. Now listen, I know where you came from. They don't cut many promos. Barely at all, honestly. Now's the best time to practice. Uh-oh. So the big question is, folks, has the promo engine improved or does it suck? Stay tuned to find out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Much more WWE 2K18 content coming this week. So make sure you're subscribed. Turn those notifications on. Do not miss an episode. Thank you guys for being here. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you soon.